What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You know, you're probably surprised to see me here with another AT gear video. This is the third Appalachian Trail gear video that I'm putting out. A lot of you might want to ask, why the heck is he getting back on the AT? Well, there's many reasons why. I think the PCT was definitely in play for this year, but we didn't get a permit, and going out there and trying to hike it without a permit is definitely not a good idea. I've been watching other YouTubers and people on Instagram hiking the AT, and it seems like everyone's having a huge blast out there. So, you know, me and Garden State have been thinking about it, and we said, hey, you know what? Let's get back on the AT. Maybe a northbound through hike, maybe a flip-flop. We're still not 100% sure, but one thing that we are sure about is we're gonna get on the AT and attempt another through hike. All right, guys, first thing and the most important thing that we want to talk about is the pack. This is a Palante. This is the White Desert pack. It just came out. What really sold me on this pack was the thicker shoulder straps. Even though their older ones were really well made, these are a little more comfortable. I have more room to put my phone or camera in here, and they actually made the side pockets, the water side pockets, bigger. So it's really important to me, and it has a little more volume. So if I want to bring a little more items with me, I can do that. At 43 liters, I think this is going to be a great pack for not only a desert hike, but the Appalachian Trail as well. All right, next thing we want to talk about is this good old sleeping quilt. Smells awesome. I've been airing it out for quite a while now because we have not been doing a ton of hiking. So it's nice and puffed out, and this bad boy right here has about 7,000 plus miles on it. Plus I used it while I was out trucking, and it's still going strong. It's a 30 degree, and I said, you know what, why waste $300-400 on a quilt when I already have one? So we're gonna go ahead and use this quilt, and you know, hopefully it doesn't get too cold, because the rating isn't as good as it used to be, but it still works, so I'm using it. So I decided this year, because we're not really starting in the winter like we did in 2019 or like I did in 2017, I figured I can do this, the Gossamer gear 1/8 inch, I think. And then I went ahead and cut down a Z-Lite Thermarest, and I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts of it. And if you fold it like this, you have a nice backing for the back of your pack, and you just fold it in there, and it gives you a nice little flat shape. So I'm going to double up with these, I think. And what I'm looking for in the Z-Lite is make sure it goes from hip bone to shoulder, and it covers that here, and that's all I really need. I can put something like a puffy jacket where my legs are if I need to, but this should be enough for me. You know, the inflatable ones are great, but the problem is if I pop it, it's just such a pain in the ass to like find the hole, try to reinflate it. It's just too much for me. So I went ahead and simplified everything. We're going to be starting, you know, in the summertime, so I think that's going to be the best and the smartest way to go. And then the tent that I'm using is the Z-Packs Pocket Tarp. This is super lightweight. It's only 4.8 ounces, and me and Garden State are going to be sharing the Z-Packs Duplex. She will probably carry it, and I will carry some extra food to even out the weight. But I am also bringing this one in case, you know, if I get ahead or I get behind, I am able to have a shelter for myself. It's very important, even if you're hiking, you know, with a partner, to have your own shelter. It can get really rainy out there, and I might just want to throw this up and sit around for an hour or so, keep myself dry. Only 4-point-something ounces, and this thing is incredible and easy to set up, and it only uses one pole. So if you hike with one pole, this is a great tarp. It's a tent tarp system, and it works. Tent stakes that I'm using is just a mixture of different tent stakes. You know, I'm not super particular. Some of these I've found on the trail, and some of these are just old ones. But yeah, anything really, whatever you prefer, as long as it doesn't break. That's what I use, just regular tent stakes. next item that we're gonna go over is my kitchen. Now let us start with my water bottle system. I am probably going to bring a smart water bottle, 1.5 liter, and what I enjoy having is either Mio or Nunes, because these guys not only rehydrate you, but they have all the different nutrients in there, and when you're out there hiking hard, these will help you have that energy. And what I like to do is I'll have a smart water bottle and I'll fill this one up and I'll pour the water into this bottle where I have my Mio or my Nunes, and I'll have another water bottle, you know, like a small one, and then I could, you know, drink water out of this one and the special drinks out of another bottle, and this will be my filtering bottle. And the smart water bottles, they're easy to use and they last for a long time. So using the Sawyer filter, I've been using Sawyer filters for a very long time, and other than them freezing sometimes, I think it's a great way to filter your water when you're out there on the trail. So that's my water system. For cooking, I am gonna use a Talenti jar when I want a cold soak. And I'm also, I know a lot of people are gonna think, Baskets, what the hell are you doing with a cook kit? But I'm gonna miss hot coffee on the trail, so I figured, I don't know, I might bring this cook kit. Honestly, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna use it or not. I might send it back, but this is the stove kit that I bought. It's an MSR Pocket Rocket 2, and it comes with this little kit and everything. I just went to REI and I couldn't resist. I ended up buying it. It's got a little lid. You can make your coffee in here, and it just packs in really well. You can have your little MSR fuel, which weighs about 7 ounces. You throw it in there, put your little thing on top, and close it up, and it's really convenient. So we will see. I do enjoy having hot coffee, and maybe I'll treat myself to a cooking kit this year. Obviously, you need a lighter for the MSR. Then we have this Hilltop pack food bag. It's got my face on it, which is really cool. I got this from the company Hilltop Packs, and yeah, I used Z-Packs food bags for quite a while. I think these are a little more durable, and I liked the customization that you can put on like different things on it. Like, I think Julie's gonna have one with like some kind of other logo, and I've seen other people do all these cool logos and stuff, so I kind of thought, hey, let's do that for my food bag. So I think it's pretty cool. And obviously nobody wants to eat with their fingers when they're out on the trail. Your hands are dirty. You don't want to eat with sticks, and this is something you don't want to lose. It's a Snow Peak titanium made in Japan spoon, and I have lost these before. Actually, I don't even know where mine is. This is a brand new one I'm borrowing from Garden State, but I'll probably get my own. I've used plastic ones before. They work just as fine. So if you want to get fancy, a titanium spork. If you don't want to get fancy, just use a little plastic spoon and you'll be fine. All right, next item, I'm going to talk about the clothes that I actually wear while I'm hiking on the trail. I like to be comfortable, and I like to wear the Nike shorts. I have actually seen the REI shorts, which are very similar to the Nike shorts. They're lightweight, and what I like about them is you don't have to wear underwear. They're built in already, which is really awesome. And I'm probably going to have a pair of Nike shorts just like these, with the nice side pockets where I can keep my phone for filming and keep some snacks in there. Or I might go with the REI shorts, but a lightweight shorts with the built-in underwear, super comfortable, and they're easy to hike in. I like to wear a synthetic regular shirt while I'm on trail. I might go with a button down too, I'm not exactly sure, but a nice synthetic shirt. It dries fast, and you don't have to have the $100 Arc'teryx, synthetic. Anything from Walmart works just as well. A Nike one from the thrift store for $5 will work just as well. So that's what I like to use. A pair of Patagonia underwear. These are boxers, and these are just for the town or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna wear them while I'm in town, but like when you're in a hotel or something, obviously. But or you're in a hotel or something, throw these on, and while you're doing laundry or whatever, so you're not wandering around with a towel. But yeah, I just, I bring these with me. They're lightweight and they're comfortable. So Patagonia underwear. Darn Toughs, they last a good amount of time. I'm probably just gonna bring 2 pairs and replace them as I hike down the trail. So Darn Toughs have been my go-to sock for not just on the trail, but in everyday life. All I try to use is Darn Toughs. They're excellent. Smart Wool makes good socks as well. I like to put everything into the Z-Packs pillow. Not only does it function as keeping my clothes super dry, but also at night it's got the nice fleece to work as a pillow, and it's great. Keeps all my clothes in here, and then I'll just put whatever is left over to make it a nice little pillow at night. These I used on the Continental Divide Trail. They're Montbell Dyneema pants, and they are awesome. They are only a couple ounces, and you can wear them at camp when the winds pick up. You can wear them when you're on a ridge. Just throw them on, and when it's raining, when it's light rain, they work pretty well. When it's heavy rain, you're going to be soaked, but they still give you that little bit of barrier protection. So I like these pants. The rain jacket, I am no longer using the Outdoor Research Helium. I'm probably going to go with a Mermont, a little bit thicker Mermont, and I might pair that up with a poncho further on down the trail. When I realized when we were hiking in 2019, we would buy these like ponchos from the gas station, and they worked so well until they ripped. So if I just get myself a Frog Tog poncho that's a little bit better material than the gas station ponchos, I think that combination will just be a lot better to hike in. Have a nice little thin rain jacket, or just wear the poncho, and then you're gonna stay dry. And then Garden State gifted me these OR mittens, because I don't know where my Montbell mittens are. I think I lost one, so now it's just one lonely mitten. I was gonna get the Montbell ones, but since I have these, thank you Garden State for these mittens. I think they're gonna come in handy on those cold ridges. When you wanna keep your hands warm, these little mittens are lifesavers. So definitely invest in some mittens if you're doing the AT. Probably bring these tights as well. It could get cold in the mornings, and I might need to use them also for bug protection. They work a little bit. So these Nike Pros are pretty lightweight, and I might bring them as well. And might bring a wool layer. This is a lightweight icebreaker, 200 merino, and I bought this I think in Vermont. Killington, Vermont, I think I got it, and I might bring this one with me. If it gets too hot, this will be sent home. My Patagonia jacket always comes with me. When I'm at camp, it gets cold at night. Sometimes I like to throw this on, and it's not super heavy, and I like having a puffy on trail. I thought about just getting the R1 or the what are the cool kids wearing these days? I don't know what they're called. Melanzanas. Yeah, but I don't know. They're kind of expensive. I had this. This has over 7,000 miles on it, 3 through hikes. I air it out when I go, get home, so I don't think it smells, or at least I don't think it smells anymore. And it's been washed many times, and it keeps its warmth. This is the Patagonia UL Puffy. All right, guys. So the shoes that I'm wearing, the shoes that I'm wearing is the Ultra Temps, and these could also be pretty good for the AT, but I kind of like the grip a little more on the Ultra Lone Peak 5s. So I've been testing these out. We've been doing some decent hikes out here, and I'm really enjoying the grip, and they seem to be holding up pretty well so far. So I like these more than the 4s. The 4s gave me some problems. One of the worst problems that the 4s gave me was the insole bunching up. I think the insole's a little bit thicker in these, and I like how they stitched up the toe part. So I will be hiking in the Lone Peak 5s to start the trail, and hopefully these work well. I'll probably get a different colorway. I don't know if I really like this colorway, but the shoes have been holding up really well. I'm happy with the Ultras, so I'm gonna start out in them. Now it's the electronics. Everyone brings in different stuff on trail. One thing I know a lot of people need to have is the anchor. Now I'm probably gonna go ahead and buy myself a bigger anchor because I'm a vlogger. If you don't vlog, you could probably get away with like a 1200 anchor, like a little bit smaller, but I'm gonna probably have to get either 2 of these or a bigger one, so I'm not always trying to run into town to charge it up. But a simple anchor, and then an iPhone charging cord. Then I like having a nice little cloth. This is from Sunglasses Hut cloth to clean my lens or to clean my sunglasses. So a nice little cloth goes with my electronics to stay dry. I have 3 AA batteries in with my electronics, along with fast charging outlet charger and headphones. Remember, when you're at camp, nobody wants to listen to you edit your videos for 2 or 3 hours, annoying everybody around you. You want to have some headphones, put those headphones on, or when you're listening to music, nobody cares what rock you like to listen to. Don't blast it whether you're passing other hikers. Wear your headphones, maybe wear 1 headphone so you could also hear what's going on around you, listening for bears and snakes and different things like that. But I like having headphones. I think, they're great. The headlamp, again, I'm going to be using a Black & Diamond. This is Garden State's Black & Diamond because mine is broken. But I think I'm going to invest into something a little bit lighter than this. So I'm still researching. I've been using this on my trail runs and stuff like that. It works great, but I might get something else. But just a nice Black Diamond headlamp. This is an iPhone 7 that I use to vlog most of my videos. I think I'm going to upgrade to an iPhone 11 or 12. And I wanted to mention, thank you, Kevin and Kathleen. I have the money set aside for the new phone. Thank you for helping me out. They helped me out with a donation to get my new phone so I can vlog stuff a little bit better. Thank you so much. And I will be upgrading my phone to the iPhone 11 or iPhone 12, and it's going to have way, way better quality. And I hope I'll be probably buying it here in the next couple weeks. So the videos are going to look a lot better. Even though the 7 works, the battery just does not last as long because it's been out in the cold for so long. So I definitely need to upgrade my phone. Navigation, again, I like to have half of AWOL's book. This way I know I can see the elevation on paper. It just registers a little bit better to me just looking at it. And I think the new one that he produced, not only it has some color stuff in here, like the shelters are marked in color, and just the way the elevation is, I can see exactly what's coming up for the day. And honestly, this is a great guide with the town maps and all the little different informations that he does. And then he even puts in flower names in here in color. So I would highly suggest picking this up. If you're not a gram, if you don't count every single gram, this is gonna be very useful. And then obviously I use gut hooks. Gut hooks works great, again, for elevation, for the notes in there. Somebody can say, hey, don't count on that water source, it's dry. There's a better one a mile away. So gut hooks works great like that, but I like to use both. A little Hyperlight bag that I like to keep my electronics in when it's heavy rains. I put them in a Ziploc bag, and then I put them here, and I'm not worried about them getting ruined. First aid kit / just like personal use kit, and I like to have a knife. This is a Gerber knife that I purchased on the Continental Divide Trail, and it's been my friend for a while, so I use it for all kinds of stuff. I love using it when you have a big block of cheese. You can use it to cut cheese with it or whatever you need to use it for. I like having earplugs in with me. Sometimes there could be a snorer, or maybe you are the snorer, so you can hand somebody some plugs. So I have a bunch of earplugs usually that I bring with me. I like to have athletic tape when you have hot spots or blisters. Put on the athletic tape. It's a miracle worker, it just works great. I like to have sport legs. and then Advil and Tylenol in a baggie as my first aid. Super glue, you know, works for many ways. You can fix up your shoes with them a little bit, fix up, you know, if you have a deep cut somewhere, if you need to fix it up, you can use some super glue. I have super glue with me usually at all times. Then I have SPF 50 sun protection, and right now I have this Copperstone Sport, but any kind of sun protection, as long as it's, you know, above 40 SPF, I think it will work well. I have this DEET 30% Wilderness Formula Benz tick and insect repellent. The ticks are out there. You definitely want to treat your clothes into something, and you definitely want to spray yourself with a repellent so you're not getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. So I have that. Bod Glide is really important, and you know, Bod Glide comes in really handy when you're chafing. So Bod Glide to the rescue. And I like having my toothbrush protected in like a little case, the mini toothbrush and a mini toothpaste. I usually pick these up at like Walmart. Works really well. And I like using wet wipes when I'm on trail, so I have a little baggie with wet wipes. When the mosquitoes start, you know, annoying you, a nice little bug net, just put your little noggin in here, and hopefully you can see out of here, and you just hike with it, and the bugs won't bother you as much. All right, the miscellaneous is, I like having this Morel buff. It can be really great protection for your neck when it's hot out, or you can just use it like as a bandana when you don't feel like wearing a hat. This way your head breathes more. So a little Morel buff. And of course my CEP compression socks, when my shins are hurting, they really help out a lot. I might actually get one for the knees too. And yeah, these things really work. So if you can get the long ones that cover your feet, or even the recovery ones for wearing at night for a little bit, you don't have to wear them the whole night, but putting them on at night, they're so great for recovery. I wake up fresh and I'm ready to hike again, and they are awesome. I like having an ankle brace. I've had times in Tennessee, there's a lot of like roots and, you know, just different stuff like that. Some parts of the trail are a lot rockier than others, and if I feel my ankle struggling a little bit, I throw this on and it helps support it, and then I'll take it off when the trail gets a little bit better. Definitely for like Pennsylvania, it's good to have this, because if you twist your ankle, throw this on. This way your ankle is not going to get hurt any worse. So a little ankle brace. So the trekking poles that I like to use, and I have used these on 3 through hikes already, I always buy a brand new pair before I get on trail, is the Trail Ergo Cork Black Diamond hiking poles. And I like having the cork. I feel like the grip on the cork is not as slippery as the regular grip, especially in the summer. So I'm going to be buying a brand new pair of these for this hike. And I love these poles. I went 2 through hikes without breaking them, and I broke only 1 pole, and that was in Maine during a river crossing that I was trying to run across. So that was my fault that that pole broke. But they're very strong poles, and I suggest getting aluminum poles for your through hike. The carbon fiber might be lighter, but there's a good chance it's going to break, because I've seen so many broken carbon fiber poles on trail, but not a lot of broken aluminum poles on trail. So that's something to think about. And I have my Z-Packs wallet. This has been with me for 3 through hikes already, and it's still going strong. I use it in everyday life. This has become my everyday wallet. I like how you can just zip it, unzip it, have all your little cards in there, some cash, and zip it up, and you're not worried about anything falling out. And yeah, it's waterproof for the most part. So this has been my friend for a long time, and I just can't get rid of it. You know, it's a great wallet. So Z-Packs, definitely love their equipment. All right guys, that is everything that I'm bringing. Obviously, I might be getting rid of some of this stuff along the trail, so I might be a little lighter. I might get a little heavier down the trail, so I'm not too worried about my base weight. I'm just worried about, you know, I just want to make sure I go out there and hike, get my legs a little bit more ready, We've been doing a lot of hiking lately, and I need to walk the stairs a little bit more to get myself ready for the climbs that the Appalachian Trail has. And this is everything that I'm bringing with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I love watching gear videos just to see what people bring on their trails. And I have some new stuff, I have some old stuff, and basically it's a little bit of mixture of everything, and I hope it works well for me. But yeah, this is all the gear I'm bringing, and if you're not subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe and hit that like button. It helps the video algorithm a lot, and I will try to make good videos for you guys, and I'll see you down the trail.